Alright, yeah, so this is my first time. This one I wrote is about the perception of youth in today's society. The youth is the future in which we must invest, but right now there's a couple of things I must get off my chest, because the way we are perceived is an utter disgrace by the media of today with a smugness on their face, where yods, wrong-uns and no good rotten feet, smoking, drinking, giving people grief. But I'm not a hood rat, and I'm not from the ghetto, and I don't spend my life getting absolutely laggo, getting raggo, getting drunk, getting out of my face. The way youths are portrayed is an utter disgrace. And it's sick how you're quick to prejudge me as a chavvy little prick. Old slick Rick and the dull boy Mick, giving opinions on me as if I'm fit. Their philosophy is derogatory, a bloody massive mockery, and honestly I couldn't care less about your two-faced psychology. Because life's like Monopoly, you roll the dice and you make a new discovery, and I can see that probably this ain't gonna change. So open up your mind and listen to what I say. Because when we rise to the top from the embers of the fire, we will leave you with regret from your lack of desire to inspire a generation that can achieve greatness, to leave behind forgotten stereotypes of fascists and racists. So I put it to you, the young and the old, to rise above prejudice, to stand up bold. Become open-minded about that youth in the street with his hood pulled high, head bopping to the beat, because he probably won't rob you. He might even say hi. He's got a head full of dreams and he's reaching for the sky, reaching for that iron ring that hangs above his head, the dreams that he will aspire to until he is dead. So ignore the media, don't believe what you see, and hopefully I've brought some perception on the way that we're perceived. This one I wrote last night completely, I had an idea, and it's called A Letter from God. So I apologise in advance if there is any religious people in here. Hi. Sorry, I don't know where to start. I've never written to anyone who I've only seen in art, only read of in books, only heard of in stories, an almighty person bathed in glory. So I'm writing to you today with a request. Not with a request, but with a question which I know that you'll find hard to digest. You created the world in 7 days, that's great, and then you put your feet up and left the rest down to fate. So how could you not realise, how were you so blind, that in doing this act you would belittle mankind? You led us on a path, stumbling in the dark, not knowing what way to turn, you ignited a spark. So my question to you is why? The earth, it is beautiful, that is plain to see, from the most majestic of creatures to every single tree. So how can it be that this utopian world you built is full of disease? Cancer, HIV, killing innocents left and right. War, poverty, evils we must fight. For the most omnipotent, mighty and wise, I'm struggling to find any kindness in your eyes. So my question to you is why? When you made this world, how could you not predict that the miracles you perform would make people submit, make them devote their faith to you and give their lives for you? Follow every word you say, not thinking things through. Atrocities are committed every day in your name, and when it seems you just look on and say, oh, what a shame. I didn't tell them to wage that war. No, but it's what you stand for. Wasn't it your idea that everyone should be equal? Well, if that's the case, I guess I'm waiting for a sequel. Where equality doesn't mean poverty, a prophecy of non-conformity, where an innocent child who dies of cancer will actually become a fucking anomaly. Why have you made disease but with children that lose their limbs? Do we even matter to you, or are we just a game of sins? But what's done is done and cannot be undone. And when we seek your guidance, we find you on the run. So my question to you is why? I'm starting to think you don't care and just like to watch the world go by. Death after death, generation after generation. I don't think we'll ever find a place we can call a safe haven. This world will never be beautiful again until you answer for the crimes that you've committed in your name. So my question to you is why? Thank you.